Thanks, Adam. I'm here with Jeffrey Wilhelm from BSU. So tell me, you work with the Writing Center, or the Writing Project. Tell me about this.
Right, I'm the director of the Boise State Writing Project.
Yeah.
We're dedicated to helping teachers help kids. And the study that we're going to talk about today was done in the classrooms of a lot of the Boise State Writing Project teachers. We do have a website, people can check it out. We offer a lot of summer programs for teachers. Many of them are free. So we encourage people to check that out and come and study with us.
So what's this study that happened?
Well, it's called Let Them Read Trash. And it really began because I'm very interested in reluctant and struggling kids, particularly readers.
Okay.
And one of the things that I've observed throughout the last 20 years of research is that there are kids who reject school reading who hugely embrace and engage with marginalized text. So texts that make their parents uncomfortable and that you'd never read in school. Things like Twilight, for instance, or Harry Potter.
Gotcha. So what is your position on this? You don't want them to read that?
Well, I went into the study thinking if kids really love to do something, you better figure out why, so you can tap into that motivation. And if something's really bugging you and giving you an emotional charge, you better think about why and whether that is a good thing or not. Now, these kids were highly engaged and they read widely in these subgenres, you might say.
Okay.
We had a girl in the study who was reading Harry Potter the 6th time through.
Wow.
Kids who've been reading Twilight over and over and over again. So my question was, what do they find so attractive? Now, there is value, I think, just in the fact that they read and reread.
Because they might not have read anything otherwise.
Right. Plus, if you've been around a little kid, they like to read the same book over and over and over again. You know, in my house, we hid Madeline because that's all my girls wanted to read. You know, and they would find it.
Right.
That's how kids learn to read. They actually memorize the words and then they attach the phonemes to the codes on the text, whatever. And that's true of older kids too. By rereading, they learn to interpret and infer on these way higher levels. So that's a value. But there's also this value of the archetypal energies. These kids are rehearsing for their lives in very functional ways, ways that help them. In Twilight, for instance, deal with relationships, deal with the forbidden, deal with these energies that they feel are beyond their control, those kinds of things. But it also helps them rehearse in very functional ways for how to deal with particular situations in their lives that school won't talk about. You know, sex and bonding and relationships and dilemmas and those kind of things.
So is it bad? Are you saying it's bad, or are you saying it's good?
You know, I don't want to understate this. I'm a parent and I'm a teacher, so I want to protect my children into a very complex and dangerous world. On the other hand, I want them to become independent and autonomous. I want them to become